Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Creative Compass. I'm Kim Balthazar, and this is my weekly vlog to keep me accountable of what my goals are for this week and did I accomplish any of the ones from last week. So if you're new here, thank you for being here. And if you are a returning art aficionado, thank you for spending some of your Sunday with me. All right, so as you know, if you've been here before, I start every week with an affirmation. And this upcoming week's affirmation is no other BITCH can do it like you can. All right, absorb that for just a moment. Take it all in because you know that's right. No one can approach any situation, any piece of art, any life experience, thing going on like you can. So as far as it goes in the art world, because that's probably why you found me or why you're here, but in the art world, we all know that comparison kills creativity. 100%. You guys know this. You've been through this before. Imposter syndrome. It's real. Everybody goes through it. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. Even though if you know your art is like the bomb, every now and then you're just going to see someone else's piece and be like, damn, that is really good. Can I incorporate my art into that? No, stop. Stop measuring yourself against others. Your path, your pace, your progress. That's how we get there. That's how we kill this comparison killer. Okay? Stay focused on what makes your art unique. What makes you unique as a person, as an individual. Don't be someone else. Don't be a cookie cutter. Just be you. All right? Moving on. Your art is yours alone. So this kind of ties in with the comparison kills creativity thought process because no one else creates art the way that you can create art. No one approaches things. No one no one holds their tools like you do. No one spreads that paint or brushes that paint on just quite like you do. All right, so you all know this. No one has your exact vision, style, creative voice. Own it. You need to own your voice, your creativity. You need to step it up, approach that stuff with confidence, and just be you. Create like only you can. All right? Confidence fuels success. We all know this. So approach things with the confidence that you know what you're doing, even if you don't. Approach it with the confidence of, I'm just going to play around and see what happens. But just own it and just go ahead and do it. The way you show up for your work matters. 100%. Believe in your skills, trust your instincts, create unapologetically. All right. So with that affirmation, we shall go into, did I get anything done last week? And if you're wondering, today is soccer day in the US. If you're watching in the US, our MLS plays Saturdays, sometimes Sundays, Wednesdays. So Philadelphia Union fan right here. They are off to a fantastic start, even against all the naysayers. They fired their coach last season. We all loved him. Moving on, new players. So far it's working. So we're going to go with that. So go Union. Are you guys soccer fans? Right? Best sport in the world. Comment below. Let me know. Anyway, last week I said I was going to edit and release the process video, which I have filmed. Did I release it? No. Am I editing it? Yes. So that moves on to goals for this week because I'm going to finish editing that video and getting it out. Okay, goal number 1. My second thing that I was leaning towards finishing last week was my second workshop at the University of Scranton. Check. That went great. So if you guys want to see any clips from that, I threw it in a short earlier in the week. go ahead, take a look, and you'll see some of the creative souls that were brave enough to come into this class and have some fun and make cool art. All right, check that out. I said I was going to notify the gallery about the June show I was supposed to be having. I ended up passing on it. I just did not want to give myself that added pressure of needing to create enough art to fill that space. I had a crazy end of 2024, wasn't making art like I wanted to on a regular basis. It just, life was getting in the way, which happens sometimes, and that's okay. You just get back when you can. And I didn't want that stress. So there will be other shows down the road that I will be ready for. I just wasn't ready for this one. She was great and understanding, all is well. I can probably show there in the future, knock on wood, if I wanted to. So gave that up. And my last goal for last week, I don't know why I can't talk today, it's crazy, was to finish my 36 by 36 inch painting. I am happy to report that this painting is finally almost finished. I mean, the painting part is finished. The only thing left to do is one more layer of clear cold wax to seal in all the pan pastel and the mark making that I put on the very end, and stain the edges, and then come up with a name for this problem child. I'm sorry, you ended up beautiful. So come up with a name and then wire it. The wiring is probably going to have to go on goals for next week because I want to make sure that clear cold wax is all set up before I flip it over to wire it. So we'll give it another week to dry and we'll finish this one up. Then we photograph it, get it up on the website, and hopefully someone falls in love with it. So that got finished finally. My goals for this week are, like I mentioned before, to finish editing and releasing that video, the final layer, we already went through that. And lastly, I'm just going to make myself order these mats and frames that I keep putting off. Yeah. So once that happens, I'll be able to photograph, get all of those like up and ready on my website. And I hope they all end up with new homes. So that is this week what I am planning to accomplish. Because remember, no one can do it like I can, and no one can do it like you can. So with that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic and creative week. And thank you, as always, for spending a couple minutes with me, keeping my butt motivated to continue to make good art, talk to amazing people, and yeah, enjoy my life. All right, you guys stay creative, and I will see you here next week. Bye.